but good therapy recognizes the past and then brings us to the present. And so we're going to spend some time next week actually practicing some techniques for bringing our clients who dwell on the past to a spirit of living in the present. In the time that we have remaining today, I want to guide you through a very well-known but simple process that is a basic loving kindness meditation. And I tend to use the word meditation and hypnosis as synonyms. I think that, somebody asked me not too long ago, Richard, define the difference between hypnosis, meditation, and yoga. And I thought about it for a long time. And the best definition I can come up with is in yoga, we have to wear funny clothes. But other than that, really, they are in many ways the same processes. And this is a technique that I've used with my clients to help them develop forgiveness by developing a spirit of love and kindness. And it produces 4 qualities of love, this meditation. And this is a homework assignment that I give to my clients that you can actually use over the next couple of days. In fact, this is your homework assignment to, between now and our next session, practice this each and every day so that you can develop a sense of love and kindness as a key to forgiveness. And it produces 4 qualities of love: friendliness, compassion, appreciative joy, and a sense of equanimity. And so over the next week, as you practice this process, what I'd like you to do is also pay attention to your feeling or your cultivation of friendliness, compassion, appreciative joy, and equanimity. And the process really is pretty simple. Kind of like William said a moment ago, just bring yourself to a place of deep relaxation. We all know that state of learning that we can create in hypnosis. So just taking a breath, as you breathe in, close the eyes, and let yourself feel a sense of physical relaxation and a state of mental awareness, a state of being aware of the ability to become aware. And over the next couple of minutes, I'm going to ask you to do 3 things: to both visualize, to reflect, and to even repeat to yourself a simple mantra or phrase such as loving kindness, loving kindness. These are all ways to arouse feelings of loving kindness. You can close your eyes and think of the colors of love or the colors of kindness. You can close your eyes and maybe see a situation where you've received love or given love or even observed love between others. And of course, you can reflect on the acts of kindness that you've done and the acts of kindness that others have done to you. And all of these are ways of bringing about or arousing a feeling of love and kindness. Once you relax with your eyes closed, just continue to breathe in and breathe out, either trying to speed up or slow down the breath, or simply bringing your attention to the automatic feeling of deep relaxation that you've created, noting that your heart rate is smooth and rhythmic, and noting that you're feeling calm and relaxed. And so as you relax, the first thing I'd like you to do is I'd like you to think of a person who is beloved by you, perhaps a teacher or a mentor or a patriarch or matriarch in your family, somebody who you respect, somebody who is revered by you, somebody who is beloved by you. When you think of that person, you identify that specific individual that's easy for you to love because they've been so important to you. Simply send thoughts of love and kindness from you to them. You could do that by visualizing your thoughts of love and kindness being expressed from you to them. You can reflect on the acts of kindness that you've done towards them or that they've done towards you. And you can even create that loving kindness towards that beloved person by simply stating a mantra or a phrase in your own mind. I feel love towards this person. I feel kindness towards this person. As you breathe in, breathe out, simply enjoy that feeling. And think now of a person who's a close family member or a friend, somebody who's very personal to you, and begin sending them loving, kind thoughts as well. You can visualize that person experiencing love that you're directing by smiling back at you, or even being simply happy because of your love and your kindness towards them. You can reflect on the positive qualities of that person, and you can even tell yourself a simple phrase like loving kindness or I feel love. Now think of a neutral person in your world, somebody who you know, but you really until now have never had any special feelings towards. Maybe it's a colleague or a coworker, or maybe it's a neighbor down the street, or a person who works at a local business that you frequently shop at or dine at. Think of that person who, to this point, you are simply an acquaintance of, somebody you know, but have never really thought about any special feelings towards that person. C.S. Lewis actually taught the Greek word for storge love, meaning a natural affinity towards another person simply because they are another divine creation. And so send loving thoughts towards that person who, to this point, you've never really thought about having special feelings toward. Visualize or see yourself directing feelings of love towards this person, that person smiling or responding by being joyful. Reflect on the positive aspects of love towards another person simply because they're a divine creation. And even tell yourself, I feel love and kindness towards this person. And as you continue to enjoy that experience, think of a person in your world that you're currently having difficulty with. Somebody who you might even phrase as a hostile person or a difficult person, a prickly pear, somebody in your world who is somebody who you have been less than comfortable being with. Somebody who you've harbored feelings perhaps even of ill will towards, or at least disdain or dislike. Chances are all of us have at least one difficult person in our world. And now that you've identified that person, visualize yourself directing feelings of loving kindness towards that person. As odd as it may seem, based on the difficulty you've had, let yourself see yourself creating a feeling of love and kindness, seeing that person smiling back or simply being happy. Reflect on the positive qualities of love and kindness that they've done or that you've done. And even let yourself make a positive statement about yourself, having the ability to love and feel kindness towards even those who are most difficult towards us. And you can even repeat in your own mind, simply love and kindness, love and kindness. Or hear yourself expressing love and kindness towards this person that you've had such difficulty with. And it's amazing how, even if to this point we never could have imagined ourselves feeling this way towards this person, we can in our own minds create those visualizations, reflections, and mantras. And by doing so, we can actually expand our experience of love and kindness, beginning to reach out towards those who we respect and revere, those who are dearly loved or close to us, as well as those who are simply acquaintances or neutral people in our world, and even towards those we have the most difficulty with. Well, some of you who are listening found this particularly easy. Some of you perhaps found it more difficult. But you'll find over the next week as you practice this loving kindness meditation, each day taking 5 minutes to do this, that by the end of the week, You'll notice that intuitively and automatically, you will have cultivated those four aspects of love that are so useful: friendliness, compassion, appreciative joy, and equanimity. And now, because our time is done, reorient to the room around you, feel the floor below you, listen to my voice, breathe in a sense of energy, being ready to open the eyes, feeling fantastic, having benefited from our first session, taking in another deep breath, stretching out the muscles that need to be stretched, and feeling fantastic from having learned some new things in our first webinar in the first week. So there's a basic process, and I'm going to post that process. I know that earlier Colette said she was taking, or Cecilia, I think, said she was taking notes. Well, I'm going to post these notes in our group. The group is at icbchforum.com. I'm going to post it here. That, by the way, is icbchforum.com. It simply takes you to HypnoFlux. And there's a thread on the forgiveness therapy webinar that you're attending. And William and I will post in there all week. And I'd like it if you would take a chance to post in there and just let us know how you're doing and ask any questions. And you can look for these resources to appear probably within the next day or two there in that forum.